Good rising, family. Good rising. Black Feniks checking in. I wanted to talk to you this rising about my new 100K view video on TikTok. And it made me think about something that I think we should focus on when it comes to business. A lot of times we don't post and we don't be consistent at what we do because we think, oh, I put all this time together, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna do these crazy numbers. So, we tend to kill our creativity. But I think that it's very important that we would just be consistent at what we do, like consistent, dropping your messages as far as what you're trying to deliver, be consistent and organic with your content, and also be encouraging, thought-provoking, giving some information that can actually help embellish someone, uplift someone. All of those things can help you build your brand, especially when you're trying to grow it through video and social media. So I put up a video that I also posted on my Instagram and my YouTube channel, and it was just talking about me being a black man who built a pyramid in Birmingham. And I stated it like that because not that I built a physical pyramid, but I built something as a black man that can be remembered way after I'm gone. And it can be studied by some people as far as this guy came from nothing and he did this. He drove himself there. He pushed everything. Like once someone really realized what I'm doing, I'm knowing they're gonna go back and study what I'm doing, and it's gonna be able to help other people who's coming up that look like me, that's trying to turn a trade into a business, other welders, other tradesmen, because we need to see somebody that say, hey, I believe in going completely against the system. I'm gonna build some independence. If I got to go like that old church son say, I go by myself. I'm gonna do whatever it takes so I can get my HogOn, fam. And I think that it's important that we do that. So, me posting that video, fam, it has opened up doors that I can't even, a few doors has been opened that I can't even exaggerate about. And a few of them was like confirmation doors. You know how you meet someone and you would present who you are and what your creed and what you stand for, and they'd be like, yeah, okay. But you can tell that they ain't used to dealing with someone like you or haven't seen someone with a mission like you. And they'd be like, yeah, okay. And then something happens, and one of their people that they really respect say, hey, you see this guy? He doing everything you talking about you gonna do. Don't y'all think y'all need to get connected? And it was like a sign to him, like, dang, dude told me he was on that. You know what I mean? So sometimes people will hear you, but they don't listen to you, you know what I mean, until after you show them. So, making my actions speak louder than my words, fam, by getting my HogOn, by literally just going that extra mile, fam, because I don't know how it's going to work out all the time, fam. I just believe in not giving up. I believe in keep knocking on the door, you know what I mean? And in that video that I did, I was pretty much just talking about, the education that I provide, from teaching welding, from helping a person build generational wealth, by owning a business first, because see, we think home all the time. And when you get into traditional homes, there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of codes and permits and things that you can't get around unless you own your land and you off grid. But the majority of people are used to living a certain way. So when it comes to downsizing the living or thinking outside the box, they tend to say, oh, it's only one way, So, I would rather encourage someone how to start a business first. Hey, get the shipping container, turn it into a business, a cafe, a restaurant, a store, a shop, whatever you need to do. Make your money. Use the money from this to put yourself in somewhere you want to stay. Because one thing I learned about being in America, the more you travel, the more you be around, you don't really want to be tied down to one specific area. If something happens, you need to be able to relocate if you want to. So, me personally, I like the fact that, I can move around. I like the fact that you can actually own real estate in different states. There's a lot of states that got cheap real estate. They just released a 10-state where you can buy the cheapest real estate at affordable And one of them was my state, where I was born in Arkansas. I don't want to stay there, but it is a lot of cheap land there. It is a lot of people who buy homes. This one lady that came there and bought 3 homes in my hometown for $30,000. And one she could live in, and the other 2 she had, they were just, they were just junk. But she got a deal when she get, to fix up the other ones. But sometimes you can get steals like that, depends on where you at and where you want to live, because it's not really where you stay at. When you can when you can be gone an hour, 2 hours this way or whatever, you can be in a whole other place. But it is about relocating yourself, though, getting to the proper place where you can actually grow. Coming to Birmingham, fam, I've never been here. I only passed through. I did some of the study and the history of the place, and I had to come check out the museums. I had to see, what the city was about, the people, the vibe. And so far, like I say, it's not too much different than a lot of places I have been, but it has a lot of potential, especially with our people building and the development of the city. They're starting to put more money back into the city to get the city, back up to par. It's a lot of older buildings and things like this. So now, the reality of it is we can do more once you go to a better area. Sometimes it takes like a new thought, a new concept to come. So, doing this video opened up a door for me, Sam. It helped me get my message across to different people, and it also helped me get connected with the right people that really want to do what I'm trying to do, or on that same page. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything. I'm not trying to pull nobody's leg. You know what I mean? I do have a product to sell, but I'm not trying to push my product on someone who doesn't need it. Because I understand that with this product, it comes different stages. Some people need the education part of my product, so I teach. Some people need the physical money maker as far as the welding skids, so I sell the blueprints. Some people need the physical construction, so we go out and we do the shipping container conversions. And all of this is done to help a person gain their independence. It helps me, it helps you, it helps grow us, you know what I mean? So I think that I'm killing 7 birds with 1 stone in what I'm doing. And family, I can say that it's just going smooth, but things are going. And you have to look overall, like if you try to think about the short term, fam, you're gonna get got every time. Like that short term check, you sign right here. Like I heard Master P say, if these folks are willing to make me sign this contract and give me $1 million, and they ain't never met me, I got to be worth more than $1 million. He didn't sign the contract. His brother like, man, we about to starve in the hood, dude. We gonna go and turn up. What you mean you turned down $1 million? They about to fight. But he knew, man, if I did that, I was selling my soul, bro. We work more than that. Just wait a little bit. Let's grind a little harder. And at the end result, it turned out better. So sometimes, we have to be firm and consistent on what we stand on. So we just have to keep the hustle going, keep the work ethics on. Hustle over grounded obstacle, keep getting that hog on, and eventually a door open. Like I say, that video, it just opened up a door for me. Opened up another door to help me get closer to making some more finances on another platform that I can use to help take care of my kids, you know what I mean? So everything that I use, any support is for the betterment of my kids, my grandbabies, building a legacy for us, a program, something that can be passed down, but we gotta start from somewhere. So, I feel like the video is gonna really open up some doors and put my face in front of the right people, especially being here in Birmingham. So, like I said, it's a lot of benefits to the city, and I want to offer some education at a new standpoint. Like I want to do something different that's not controlled by the system. Most people do everything that's controlled by the system. That's not what I want to do, you know what I mean? I want to bring a new approach and also educate and also guide and help us really make some money. Like there's more than one way to do things, fam. I'm from an era where we used to say it's more than one way to skin a cat, family. So, keep our options open, but I did learn a lot about analytics. I can be realistic with you and say I had probably a little over 3,000 followers before the video started moving, and then now I got over a little over 9,000. So you can see with the video starting to trend, it's pushing up my followers, and then it's cool because a lot of people who was actually coming on are people who wanted to know about an individual like me or to get this type of information from me. So it's kind of cool. Sometimes you can be hidden and it just takes the right person to see you and know that you're organic. You know what I mean? So if you're true about something, family, only if I can tell you anything, just keep at it, stay at it, don't give up. You know, I think that's where we give up at. I want to be real with you. Before my videos started taking off at all, Good Rising Queen, before my videos started taking off at all, I posted for a year, and I did a video every day. So that's 365 videos. Are you that hungry? Post one every day of something. If it's a 10-minute or 15-minute clip to a 2-minute clip to an hour clip, whatever you do, whatever you feel. But I posted it every day. I did something, so that way I could build up my presence, feel more comfortable in front of the camera, and just get familiar with vlogging. So, you know, I just want to say stay consistent, and anything can happen, fam. Like I say, this video is going to open up a door for me, I believe. It's right now, it's probably doing, I think the last time I checked it earlier this morning, it was like a little over 170,000 views. So I'm knocking on 200,000 views within 2 days. And I think it's kind of cool by being organic and the information that I'm giving. So it's not like, you know, I'm just dancing and I'm being funny, you know, but I'm showing some work ethics. I'm showing a story before and after, and I'm giving some information to help embellish people and encourage people. So I think it's working out. So, you know, for those who haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's on TikTok, and it's also, you know, like I said, you can see it on YouTube, but it's taking more traction on TikTok. So I network all platforms. I think that it's wise to do that. Some of them I can say I am not on, like Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat. Probably need to get on there. My couple cousins, man, I'll be getting on there showing some of the work, but I just stick with what works right now at the moment. So I mess with Instagram, TikTok. I post some things on Facebook and then YouTube. So, you know, I think that it's good that we utilize all platforms, but we have to have this organic information. So don't be afraid to post. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and put your information out there, because you never know how it's going to go. You know, you can pay for your advertisement and get certain things out there, but I would think that me personally, I like to learn my lane by doing things organically, and then start investing once I see I got a direction, you know. But I had to do things if I was just throwing money and I didn't know where the money was going, you know. So just be wise, fam. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Hope everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. My goal is to keep in my HogOn family, keep bringing out some good information. I'm still working on this container. We're getting closer and closer. We had some material that I stopped for the last few days because no work, because we was waiting on some material. So it should be in today. Should have been in yesterday. So hopefully it'll be in today. We can start work and we can continue the process. But just wanted to say, fam, I appreciate all those who've been checking in, supporting. And like I say, my goal is to do something different. And Birmingham might be my new location. I'm not saying it is, but it might be. I'm building something, and I'm never afraid to go where I need to be at. You know what I mean? So you got to do what you have to do. But I really think that this video going the way it's going, and the people that I'm actually meeting now, it's going to open up a bigger door for me. So I think it was meant for me to be here. I think it was meant for me to go through what I had to go through, the drive and the vehicles going down, all of the BS, family, that it took me to get here. I think it was worth it, fam. And I can see that something good is going to come out of it, you know, as long as I stay focused, stay consistent. So y'all be blessed. Just want to come through and talk to y'all about that. Like I say, I'll be giving you some updates on this container, and I also got another one that's on the go. So the guy that already paid his money to get his prints should take about a week or so for his prints to get done, and then we'll be starting on his construction probably in about 2 to 3 weeks, because he's still doing some groundwork with his company. So I'll be keeping y'all up, posting on some updates. Until then, be blessed, continue to prosper. I'm out. Like this.